Iris's patent rehydration and restoration remedy, or hangover cure, as they called it in the shop. That's 2 words, and also too easy. It's one of those Greek words. Latin, said Fiona, who had discreet highlights and nice nails and constantly complained about how hard it was to raise a family in North London. The twins are always getting words like this in their homework. I thought the twins were 7, said Poppy, disbelievingly. 8. They're very advanced for their age, said Fiona smugly. Sylvia, who liked to argue with Fiona about pretty much every aspect of raising children, even when they were in total agreement, snorted and reached for another brownie. She was a woman of comfortable proportions and somewhat forthright views on whatever you happened to disagree with. You overcooked these again, she said. Poppy sighed. Yes, I know, but I undercooked them last time, so I thought... My brownies are always in demand at PTA meetings, Fiona said. The trick is... Good night last night? Asked Iris, and the others fell very silent. Poppy glanced at Iris from under her hair, which was being beastlier than usual this morning. Her landlady sat by the kitchen table in the big bay window, grey hair in a neat bun, blouse unwrinkled, the picture of calmness. Across from her, Fiona and Sylvia were equally composed. They all looked at her in a way Poppy had only ever experienced with witches. As if what they saw wasn't just your outer self, but all the layers of secrets and history you were trying to hide. They were so... self-possessed. Poppy usually felt as if she was possessed by the devil, a roulette wheel, and some very argumentative weasels. Yes, she said cautiously. Their faces gave nothing away. Poppy put some bread into the toaster, telling herself they were just trying to spook her. Your friend have a nice birthday? Iris sounded so innocent. Fiona and Sylvia were watching like hawks. She couldn't let them know she'd done something stupid last night, or at least probably done something stupid. Not remembering it made it even worse. Iris already thought Poppy had the self-control of a hurricane. She had no intention of adding fuel to that particular fire. Poppy attempted nonchalance as she nodded. Yeah, I think so. She liked the necklace you got her? Aha! I made her a bracelet, which you know because you helped me pick out the stones for it, said Poppy. Oh, yes, I remember. Iris sipped her tea. I'm just surprised you do, lovey. Happy hour at the Lamb and Flag, was it? Damn it. Did they know? Or did they know? Poppy's gaze flew guiltily to the sink, where she might or might not have left her glass after she'd helped herself to a nightcap. Or 3. But the sink was empty, and Poppy really hoped that was because she'd sorted it out last night, and not because Iris had done it herself. Yes, something like that, she muttered, emptying a whole sachet of food out for Malkin, who purred appreciatively. There's a cocktail umbrella in your hair, Sylvia said helpfully, and when Poppy reached up and pulled one out of her mane, added, Other side? Poppy smiled awkwardly as she divested her hair of 2 cocktail umbrellas, some purple curling ribbon, and a wilted gerbera. Her hairbrush was probably still in there. And you bumped into Claudia, said Iris, without looking up. Poppy froze with the gerbera in mid-air. Claudia, with hair like polished obsidian and lips like bruised cherries. Claudia, who smelled like jasmine and wickedness and couldn't dance for toffee. Claudia, who had listened to Poppy's heartfelt declaration of love and then taken another girl home and hadn't even bothered to lie about it. The thing is, Pops, she'd said, when Poppy confronted her all those weeks ago with another woman's very expensive underwear in her hand. You're not really the kind of girl I could take home to my parents. She'd eyed Poppy's snarling hair and jangling bracelets and the purple eyeliner running down her cheeks, and added kindly, You're just a bit... weird, that's all. Claudia, who had been full-on snogging another woman in the doorway of the bar opposite Hubble Bubble last night,